The work in Life in Bloom really came directly out of my experience over the last year since the pandemic started in 2020. And I wanted to make work that was both beautiful and had meaning behind it. I wanted a symbol that allowed the viewer to bring their own experiences to the work. And flowers are both ubiquitous in our lives, but then they're also have an ambiguity to them that allow people to apply their own meaning to the symbol. The colors that I choose, I might be looking for a certain color, so I'll look for flowers that match up with that. And then sometimes I'm looking for a shape or a texture, but then make it in a color that wouldn't be found in nature. It's one of the nice things about not actually working with real flowers is that I get to deviate from nature when I see fit, but sometimes I am walking down the street where there are flowers everywhere, and I'll take photos and try to recreate that in the studio as best I can. The paint chip mosaics are something that I've been doing for a couple of decades now, and most of my work had been figurative up until this point. So this is the first time that the flowers have really become part of my two-dimensional work. The imagery comes from old master paintings from the Northern Renaissance. And I've always found those flower arrangements beautiful and wanted to take them and abstract them, again, adding a little more ambiguity into the work. Originally, I started exploring the black roses as a request from our gallery director as a commission piece. And then it really grew into a larger installation piece. It fit the mood of where I was when I was making them. The transformation from that piece into the final exhibition was unexpected for me. I expected the exhibition to retain that lack of color, but then the longer we were in isolation, the more I craved colors. So it just became more and more colorful until the round piece, which is probably one of the most colorful pieces I've ever worked on. All the flowers are made from old button-down shirts that I get from thrift stores. I've always believed that objects can retain a little bit of the essence of people who have come in contact with them. That little bit of them follows it and becomes embedded in the vinyl object.